Bagenda kukuba omuggo.
Musajja ono onyambako kapande
Microphone check. My apologies to the YouTubers. I had lost the YouTube stream. We are now on again. Once again, dear viewers, this match is between Joseph Kasozi donning a mixture of black and white, and Glorious Sennyonjo donning brown for the top fun. For this race to 7, the prize for the victory is to reach the quarterfinals of a 16-man comp. That is one of 2 comps, both of which are happening at the same time here at the Ultimate Killer Zone. Remember, it is a collaboration between the Ultimate Pool Arena, owned by Computer, then the Killer Zone, owned by Ibra. So they are doing a collabo and they are calling it the Ultimate Killer Zone. It is in the trading center of Namugongo, Wakiso district near Kampala in Uganda. 3 frames once again have been played. All have been won by the sharpshooter, the guy that is on table, the guy that is Joseph Kasozi, against one of the guys in the fraternity of players that he's real friends with. But on the pool table, it really does not matter. Glorious has traveled all the way from Masaka, which is just about 100 kilometers west of where we are, simply to partake in this competition. But things are really not going his way because he's 3 frames down with the race, which is 7. This action is both on Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Peter Chobe Live YouTube, with both streams similar and vertical and having the same exact commentary. Now it is Joseph Kasozi 3 and Glorious Sennyonjo 0, as Glorious tries to win the first out of 4. After that very big miss from Glorious, seemingly Kasozi is on the verge of winning a 4th, needing to put now just 1 red. And then the black, of course, simply rolling the cue ball against the red, putting it to the side pocket left. The cue will be natural for him to get perfect white for black to the corner pocket top right, seemingly recording his 4th out of 4, now making him an overwhelming favorite, at least, to win this match and take himself to the round of last 8. It is now Kasozi 4 and Glorious 0. Thomas Sibanda asking if we have Scorpion in this competition. The answer is no. Jeff Kowich, you like Kasozi for being smart always. John Musara Tawanda, you see the sharpshooter is playing good. Also thank you for watching. Lebon Elias, always from South Africa. Ibra Thaddeus, thank you for watching on the YouTube stream, asking where Caesar is. He's not part of this. You will not be watching him today. Emma Texo, thank you for appreciating the commentary. And Wasa James, thank you for watching. John Agaba, thank you for watching. And Ramadan Yusuf, I think your network has been sorted. 4 frames to 0. The sharpshooter up against the Black Porter, as Glorious is nicknamed. Emerson Garissa, thank you for watching. There are no Zims participating in this one. It is a local comp in Uganda, and it will be the last before the National Open Grand Finale. The car comp is now 2 days away. Draws are being held right now as we go on. Get results. The second, it's a pool table plus 500 plus 300 US dollars. No, plus 500 US dollars. That is for the second. Then for the ladies, there is also a pool table for the second place player, and 300 US dollars for the second player. Yes. Then the winner shall be getting a car plus 1,500 US dollars. The ladies are 32 making the grand finale. They'll be getting cash prizes for the top 8 happening this Sunday. Good evening, William Sentongo. Asking if the draws are finished. Not yet, but I'll be giving you updates in the commentary. Maybe in this match, maybe in the next one. Omar Moses versus Ibrahim Kanja, one of the matches coming up next. Farouk versus Habib. It's also underway in the 16-man comp. Black Sheep versus Computer coming up next. Not so many times does Glorious get this outplayed in this match so far. He's just not doing almost anything at all about Kasozi's attacking prowess. Clearly one good player and a much better player so far in the match. After 5 frames, the much better player has extended his lead. Is 5 frames to nil. Glorious now needs to win 7 out of the remaining 8. Quite unlikely, but he will fight. Kasozi 5 and Glorious 0.
Tabani wange modongo kastira. Just like this short. Tabani wange I think I did.
All right, guys, the draws for this Sunday's National Open Championship are done. I'll be taking you through some of the main matches. On table, Joseph Kasozi is taking on Keith Kananura, little known. Then Black Sheep Alfred Gimekiza is taking on Derek Moganzi. Dembaba versus Pacquiao, that's a major match in the first round. Well, Banika Gideon and Mahad Mivule, the renowned players, not so much senior for both of them. The youngest player in the cup, Simon Silberger, taking on Ivan Sennyonjo. Caesar Chandiga versus Asman Sozi. I can see Julius Semanda versus Ivan Anywa. Good players, not exactly big names. Emma Ochiti versus Andolo Kwago. Most likely we don't know so much about them. 2-time former champion Jonathan Ridge taking on Fenechas Mkonge. Laban Ariho versus Kenneth Odong. Well, the guy that doesn't have so much speed, Henry Mbabali, take on Sami Kadei. All those players have been playing qualifying rounds for the last 2 months. By the way, it has been really hectic to get themselves here. Gloria Sennyonjo is taking on Ivan Kanyesije. That is definitely one of the biggest matches in the first round. Emma Mukisa versus Hazard. Looks a little straightforward. Deo Olanya versus Dog City. In the Those who have been getting a network glitch, just accept my apologies. I can't do much. I've been using MTN network for the YouTube stream. I've switched to Airtel. Those are the only two network service providers we are having around. I think for this area, Airtel has a better signal. I don't mean to campaign for them or do any marketing. I just say it as it is. 5-1, Kasozi in the lead. You don't want to be the player on just that one ball, that red, because the player with many balls on the table, the 6 yellows, is the player in control of the frame. Kasozi decides when to play snooker, when to pot, when simply to tap the cue ball into the yellow. Has to be careful here. Will be hard for him to pot any ball. Has not got to give the cue ball away to Glorious. I don't want to play another safety, and the safe he plays. Nyasha Pere, thank you for watching from Mashingo in Zimbabwe, Sunny Sakeda. I got a chance to be in Mashingo about a month ago. Actually, exactly 3 weeks ago today, streaming a comp of the Zimbabwe Plus session, the one that was sponsored by Nevsan Select. James Juma Clement Moloafu, you're asking how you can join because you know that you are good playing pool. No, I am based in Kampala in Uganda. You can always participate in these competitions only if you're based here. It's a little tricky. If you're from, you can tell me where you're based, then I'll tell you when a big comp will be happening that side. Eliab Eli, thank you for watching. You're watching Kasozi seemingly winning a 6th here. You get a feeling he may want to put both yellow and black to the same side corner pocket top left. Done and dusted. Kasozi 6, Glorious 1, race to 7. 6 frames to 1 in this race to 7. The sharpshooter needs to win just 1 to take the black porter back home as early as just after 30 minutes of the match. It will be a very quick race to 7 if Kasozi wins this frame, which he seemingly could. Cue ball is sufficient enough for him to put the red that is closest to the bottom of the screen to the corner pocket. Bottom right, cue ball bounces off the cushion, moves to the top left end of the table. There are 2 reds, first of which he can play. Wanting to spin the cue ball backwards, maybe into the yellow near the red. The cue ball has avoided the yellow. That's not what exactly he wanted. If he had played it into the yellow, he would get perfection to put even the... Again, he plays it into the yellow, but just not enough. He has sight of the red. Maybe he could try to play it off the yellow, in front of it, slightly off that yellow. Off the yellow and in. That is how the frame is going. That is how the match is going. Clearly the most one-sided match that has happened in this tournament so far. Outplayed, outclassed, and well beaten is glorious Sennyonjo Kasozi, a very deserved qualifier into the quarterfinals after a 7 frames to 1 victory. Thank you for watching. Those who have been on Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Peter Chove Live YouTube. See you shortly in the next one.
Computer.